Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a lovely evening. It is getting a little warmer outside, which is always nice. My name is Dr. Debbie Roche, and this is Divine Insights. And so I'm going to jump online and share this to the different venues. So I hope everybody's having a nice week. It's been a little bit interesting energy wise. But anyway, for those of you that are new to Divine Insights, my name is Dr. Debbie. I am a chiropractor and I do a whole bunch of other different types of healing. I love metaphysics and I love intuition and metaphysical spirituality and those principles. And so, one of the reasons why I do this Facebook Live is because of I have attended many intuitive lives before and they've been incredibly helpful. And so, hi, Mary. Hi, Jody. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. So I am looking for the link to share.
And so, hi, Mary.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me turn this down and find the link to share. I'm almost there. Let's see. Here we go. We're almost there. So I hope everybody's recovering from the holiday and that everybody had a nice holiday. I know some people do New Year's resolutions and some people don't. I have been I thought about it and then I just made a full commitment to all of my wellness principles that I love so much and teach. Let's see. So I have one more place to copy this. And I think we're good to go. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Alexis. Welcome. And so how this works is that I pull intuitive cards for people. And then I give intuitive readings based on the cards. You can also ask questions. I do these readings on a donation basis, and all donations go to support what used to be called Unity of Gulfport, but what is now New Thought Community of Gulfport. So the donation links are above this video or below. I'm not sure how it works. Sometimes it's either. And we certainly appreciate your support. And so I have many different decks with me tonight. That's a great affirmation, Mary. Forgiveness is my resolution, or that idea. That's a great, I've been really working on that part of my heart lately too. And I've been really getting a lot of interesting intuitive visions around it and shamanistic type practices that I'm told to do in those images around forgiveness and calling in people's higher selves and things like that. I can't answer a medical intuitive question. I can't do diagnoses. I can sometimes do wellness stuff, but for legalities, Alexis, I'm sorry, I can't scan the body and tell you, especially on this type of format. It's hi, Laura, welcome. And so I'm sorry for that. If it's a wellness based, then that's sometimes that angle I can answer, but from a legal perspective around my license, I can't. And so, hello, I'm assuming that's Reverend Kimberly. So, welcome. Glad you're here tonight. And so, I'm excited. A lot of people are on, so I'm excited to have a group of people. And so, how this works is that I have several decks with me, and so you're welcome to choose the deck that I pick your cards from, or you can ask me to choose it for you. And so, and so I can show you the decks, and I'll start doing that now. So I love intuitive card decks. I've used them at many different times in my life, both at my lowest and at my happiest, and all in between. And I pull cards every night, and then also sometimes throughout the day, depending if I'm home and I'm next to my old cat Kitty Cuddles, and she helps me pick them too. And so there are many different types of decks. They each have a different vibrational feel to them, and the writings and their messaging is very different as well. And so, hello, welcome, Reverend Kimberly. Nice to have you here with us. And so each deck, I feel like each deck is a best friend because I've used all these decks at different times of my life. Some of them have been gifts. Thank you to those of you that have gifted me decks. They are very precious to my heart. And so I'll go through some of the decks. I do want to say that the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo is this Saturday from 9 to 5. And it's such a great event for the metaphysical community because we all come together, and I'm always so happy to see everybody. And so it's such a great outing for those of you that are in the metaphysical community. And then there are all kinds of amazing intuitive readers and mediums. Joyce Rollins is one of my favorite, and Victor Peruta is one of my dear friends. But there's all different types of intuitive people, intuitive metaphysical people in terms of readings, but also there's all types of vendors and also energetic healers. And it's in the Gulfport Casino, which the energy of the Gulfport Casino is very high vibration. It's surrounded by water, and it's like a hub, and it's such a beautiful space. And so there are free readers from 9 to 5 p.m. I will be speaking at 4 p.m., and my topic is spiritual empowerment and emotional metaphysics. And so it's two of my favorite topics. That's actually what my book is on. Usually I have a copy of my book, but it's over in the bookcase, so I won't pull it out. But my book, The Joy Matrix, is all about using spiritual principles along with this idea of vibration and frequency to help heal emotionally. And so it has certainly been life-changing for me. Yes, Reverend Kimberly, Saturday will be a magical day. It always is. And so I hope to see everybody there that's on here tonight. And I look forward to Saturday as well. So the intuitive decks are one intuitive tool that can be used to help connect to your intuitive gifts and connect to your divine helpers, whether that be spirit guides or past loved ones or master archangels. Or whether it be past entities or spirits that are really close to your heart will often come closer. And for me, one of my intuitive gifts is writing. And so the first, I often mention a tool called the Morning Pages. And it is in the book called The Artist's Way. And the writer of that book is Julia Cameron. And in that practice, it's about writing for 30 minutes every morning. I want to say for 30 days or something like that. Well, it was in that practice that my grandmother came through my writing, and I realized that I had my intuitive gifts. And then over time, and a bunch of other stuff happened where they were refined. But it really is in that practice that my yes, Julia, yes, Mary says, yay, Julia, yeah, she's fabulous. And so, one of my biggest beliefs is that divine energy flows through our consciousness and us when we create, whether that be writing or art or poetry or music or songwriting, whatever it is that you love to create in terms of what it could be cooking. I love to cook and chop vegetables. But that energy of the divine high frequency of creating, when it comes through our mind and through our work, I feel that's also a part of our highest connection to our intuition, and our intuitive gifts is in the flow of that kind of energy. And so I started maybe 15, 18 years ago with one little deck. I don't have that deck anymore. I believe it was this, no, similar to this deck. It looked like this, but it wasn't this deck. And I just would shuffle the deck for those of you that are new and are interested in the intuitive arts. And I would just shuffle. And then when I thought I got kind of energetically nudged to stop, I would look at the card. And for other beginning type tips, you can actually spread the decks out. And for those of you that are very energetically sensitive, you can actually feel. I've seen one of my past partners would actually feel the cards and then pick the one that would vibrate the highest. And so that's one of the ways that you can do that, or just go on your hunches. Usually especially in the beginning, it's a lot about going with your hunches and your guidance that way. And so these decks, like I said, some of them have been with me for many, many years. And so each of them have a different flavor. And so kind of a different vibrational feel and messaging. And so feel free for anybody that would like a reading right away, just let me know and I'll start with you. But I'll just start going through the decks and talk about them. And then whoever would like a reading, just jump on and we'll start that way. And so this deck has kind of a shamanistic Indian kind of energy to it. It has actually one of the reasons why I really like, hi Jody, you'll be first. One of the reasons why I really like this deck is because it has a lot of great Native American tools, like prayer feather and talking stick and things like that. So it has always helped me, especially if I'm stuck in some type of conflict in a relationship or conflict within myself or whatever it is. I've often pulled cards from this deck that have been very helpful from a shamanistic Native American a spiritual tool kind of idea and angle. So I really like that for that reason. That's and Laura will be next. Okay, so we will start. So we have Jody and Mary and Laura. And so Jody, would you like to pick your deck, or would you like me to pick your deck? So this is one of my favorite decks from long ago. I used to pull from this deck when I was in chiropractic school at Wings Bookstore. Let's see, me too. Hi, Connie. Welcome. You said you were going to be here tonight, so I'm excited to have you here. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Okay, so Jody, would you like me to pick your deck or would you like to pick yours? So this is a really good general use deck. This is really good for business creative projects, this deck. This is just a general use. Me pick. Okay, so when I'm picking the decks for people, I'm scanning the decks, and I am so energetically sensitive that I can feel one of the decks vibrating higher, and that's the deck I choose for people that are here. So Jody, I feel that it is this deck, and I feel because the vibration of it is actually vibrating higher for you. And so we will start. And so for those of you that are new here, I usually choose between 3 to 5 cards. How this works is that one of my strongest gifts is clairvoyance. So I have like a mini movie screen on the front of my brain. And either I will see the number to stop at in sequence with the cards, or I'll hear it. So clear audience. And so as I'm doing this, I'm tapping into your energy field, and I'm kind of connecting the deck with your energy field, Jody. And then as I do this, I either see or I can, like I said, hear the numbers. So I'm hearing a 1, a 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 13, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a 21. Also in this space, I'm very right brain. So counting is a left brain skill. So sometimes I'm not as fluid in my left brainness when I'm in this space. All right. So I usually do a 4 or 5 card spread. And then how this kind of technique developed is that the last card is the power card, which is the most important message of the whole reading. And then the rest of the cards kind of support the power card. So the first one, Joni, it says, release your blocks. I feel you're very, very gifted when I tap into your energy field in many ways. And you're very, very intelligent. And so sometimes when we're a little top heavy in terms of our brilliance, our intelligence, it can block us from integrating our emotional selves with our mental selves and spiritual selves. And so what happens sometimes is that emotional vibration can build up, since it's not having an outlet to be released and processed, and it can create blocks, and usually blinding blocks, whether it be that denial, or it's always those hidden areas that are tripping us, but we can't quite figure them out, or we can't figure out why. And so they're wanting you to get really, really quiet, Jody, whether that be journaling or whether that be just getting quiet in your own awareness, maybe going to your favorite nature spot. I have a few of those that I got to visit the last couple of days. But really going deeper within and asking yourself, what is really blocking me from it, to embracing, not only embracing my goals, but taking the action steps towards your goals. So getting quiet and then to release it, whether that be, energy of unworthiness or not good enough or fear, whatever it might be. They're wanting you to release them because I feel you have important work to do here, and that it's time to get into action. So this is my year of action. I did a lot of healing last year, and so I'm ready for this year. Oh, I like this card. It's a beautiful card. It says, trust, all will be well. So whatever you're worried about, they're wanting you to ease your mind, know that your angels have your back, and that you just need to trust, because it's like they're showing me like a busy mind that you're worrying a little bit, or you're a little bit like, it's not the vibration of like faith and hope and trust. It's kind of a little bit of the opposite. So they're just wanting you to embrace trust more and know that they have your back. You don't have to worry or overthink. That's the word that you're using, overthink. I could not find my dandelion tea before I got onto the show, so I'm drinking cinnamon tea. Oh, this is another one. This is all about trust. They're really wanting to bring up the energy of trust for you, Jody. And I love this dancing lady under the moon. I need to get under the moon more and dance. That's the first thing I thought of when I looked at this person. Is that I haven't danced into the moon in a long time. So, but just just embracing the joy and the goodness now rather than overthinking. They're really wanting you to embrace the trust and also to connect to the high frequency of spiritual energy around you in nature. I don't know if you connect to the sky. I have a very sacred relationship with clouds in the sky, especially at night or during the day. And so they're wanting you to clear your mind and connect to that spiritual vibration a little bit more on an everyday basis, even if it's just for a few minutes, because I feel that it will empower and strengthen you overall. And I feel like your mind is pulling you away from that present awareness. Great card. Step into your power. Do you see the sun in the background of the cards? That's a really like a PowerPoint. Well, there's two different ways of reading cards. One is to go with the wording and then what you intuitively get from the wording. And another one is to really look at the picture and the artwork. And the most important part of this card is the emerging sun or the light under. I think it's the moon, is it showing? But that's you. And I feel like if you get into the right mindset and you connect your mindset with your spiritual connection and your spiritual strength, then you'll be able to have the momentum to take more action and step into your power rather than thinking about it or worrying about it or not feeling like you have it. So it's stepping into your power. And so I feel you connecting more to earth, the energies of spirit within the earth, that will empower and ground you and help give you the momentum and the foundation for you to step up and to embrace your power and express your gifts, because that's why we're really here. Hello, Melanie. Welcome. Yes, absolutely. Laura. Hello, Laura. You just called me today. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I've been calling you. You haven't been calling me back lately. So it's good to see you. I'll call you later. It says honor your feelings. This is your power card. And so what that means is that this is the most important message, Jody, of the whole reading, is that they're really wanting to tap into your feelings more. And that can be a little scary sometimes, especially if your feelings are big or if there's a lot of grief. Hold on, I got to kick somebody off. You're not allowed to solicit people for readings, whoever that is. I'm going to block the user and then delete the comment. And so let's see, block user and delete comment. All right, so let's see if that worked. I'm not sure if that worked, but we're going to try it. All right, so let's see. Anybody doing it? Okay. So Jody, tap into your feelings and emotions as much as you can. If there's a lot of intense energy there, then just sit with it. Call your guides in and spirit guides and highest vibration helpers. But they're really wanting you to tap more into that, because I feel that the more you're able to become one with your emotion and feelings, you'll be able to shift the staticky energy or the intense energy there to a different place, and they won't trip you up and other things, if that makes sense. So they're really I'm hearing the word integration. They're really wanting you to integrate your emotions and your mind, body, spirit. And sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes it involves weeping and sobbing and releasing the energy in many different ways. And so I've been going through a little bit of that lately. And I'm very committed to that process. It has not been fun, but it has been so liberating. And I feel so higher vibration when it's out of me. It's been I'm so glad that I committed to these healing metaphysical principles. So anyway, Jody, I hope that was helpful, but yeah, honor your feelings, no matter what they are. So anyway, many blessings. Hope that if you're local, please come on down to the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo in Gulfport this weekend. So awesome. She says, Doctor, so spot on. Thank you so much, Jody. Many blessings to you. Take care. All right. Who's next? Let's see. I think was it Mary? Oh, everybody's on here. I'm sorry. I've been getting, let's see, 1 second. Okay. All right, Mary, are you here? Mary, and then Connie, and then Laura, if she wants one. So Mary, are you here? I haven't seen you for a while. Congratulations on this. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Yes. All right, Mary, would you want to pick or do you want me to pick? We also have Keepers of the Light. We have Wisdom for the Hidden Realms. We have Angel Answers. Oh, this is a simple, let's see. Yeah, Connie says, hi, Mary. I picked, wait, did you say is that a you pick? I believe it's me. I'm picking. Okay. Let me scan the decks. Okay. So they're pointing to this deck, which is an older deck. I always like this deck. It's very angel energy filled. You have a lot of this energy around your heart, Mary, when I see you, and it shines out of your eyes. So that makes sense why they would pick this deck for you. This is interesting artwork on this deck. It's an older deck. I'd say it's at least 10 years old. It's written by Tony Salerno. I don't really know him well. Okay, so I'm tapping into your energy field, Mary. I hope you're doing well. We certainly miss you. Are you going to be at the expo with your books? I think I need to buy your other book. I kept talking about it, but then I didn't do it. All right, Mary, let's see. Okay, so I see a 1 and I see a 6. I see a 17, 23, and then a 33. Let's see how I can count in this space. 10. Oh, okay. Well, we will miss you. That was awesome that you're having such good luck with buyers for your house and that worked out for you. Okay, so that's your power card, and here is your reading. Goddess of Beauty. It's interesting. It's an interesting image on the front of the card. I want to the camera that I was using, the Logitech, somehow it's not getting power. I figured that out. I liked the clarity. We miss you too, Mary. It says you are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. Isn't that a beautiful message? There is nothing to change or fix. You are divine as is, and to not forget that. Okay. Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. And you're really good at that, especially when in this process with the condo and a lot of other things. And just reminding you when you're struggling or need something, just ask your angels. They're all around you. Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I feel that this is romantic. I think you're going to meet somebody in your where you're living now. And they're wanting to emphasize that your heart is ready for a closer connection. Hello, Anne. Welcome. They're wanting to emphasize that your heart is ready and to know that you are safe in loving someone. That's what they wanted to say around that. Angel of Space Clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts, feelings, but I'm going to add anything in your space that you no longer really need or that doesn't bring you joy. Get rid of it. Because I feel you're entering a kind of a, yes, you are safe. That's right. You are safe. I feel like you've learned and grown and healed a lot in the last couple of years. And it's time for you to risk again. I feel that this one is going to be more joyful and fun. It feels a little bit lighter and more, yay, Mary, I'm glad. This next relationship feels more fun, like you're going out and doing stuff. It doesn't feel heavy. I feel some laughing. It just feels like simple and nice. It's not like intense or like, I don't know. It just feels good. Power card, Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. And so your angels have heard you when you're praying and asking for help. That's awesome. So I hope that you're doing well, Mary. We miss you, and we look forward to having you back with us, whether that be just for the expo or to visit. And I'm sending a lot of love and a hug your way. So I hope that you're well. All right, who is next? Let's see. I believe. Okay, Laura. Wait a second. Hold on 1 second. There's a lot of people on tonight. I think it's Connie. Connie, are you here? Love you and miss you too, Mary. Many blessings. Connie, are you still on? Is Connie still here? Yes. Okay. Do you want me to select your deck or would you like to pick your deck? Do you want me to select the deck? If that's wrong, let me know. All right. I feel it's this one, which is not one that I would pick for you mentally, but vibrationally, this is the one that is in alignment. Keepers of the Light. Keepers of the Light. I love the heart. You have such a big heart, Connie. You always inspire me with your big heart, especially your love of animals and young people and your resilience. You always inspire me. Oop. So the theory is if a card jumps out of the deck, the theory is that an angel flicked it out and it's important. So, see, I just talked about it. So that was your first jumper. This is the first jumper of the evening. All right, so I'm tapping into your energy field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. First card, the one that was the jumper, Connie. It says Saint Germain. And Saint Germain, I don't know the history behind Saint Germain, but I know it's very light filled and healing and light. And it says karma releasing. And so this card for you, oh, it jumped again. So this card is all around like, that your karma is shifting to a better place. So if you've been in kind of a stagnant place and things aren't working out the way you want, or like just vibrationally kind of they're saying that you're entering into like a newer cycle of things working and flowing better for you. So know that that's coming, and that's a good thing. Like this is solid. Look at his eyes. He's a very solid, like forging ahead kind of energy. And I don't know enough about him. I remember I looked him up years ago and I really liked him, but I think he was a saint of healing, Saint Germain. I'll have to look him up. But this is all about your karma shifting to a happy place that's flowing a little better for you. Next card, Connie, is soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. And so I know that you do a lot of spiritual reading and connecting to that energy, and they're really applying work and all that you do, because it's ultimately that energy is going to come back around and fuel your heart and your life in many ways, and your joy. And so there's something very important about you continuing that kind of spiritual studying and reading. And so great job on expanding your consciousness around spiritual knowledge and ideas. Let's see. Next one, Connie. Divine alchemy. I like that. It says holy amethyst. I love the amethyst on our chest. I don't know enough about amethyst. Reverend Kimberly would be the one to fill us in on all the intricate specialness of the amethyst. I know that it is helps with the seventh chakra because the purple, but I don't know enough about it. And it says move beyond current challenges, focus on what you deserve, and really embracing that energy of the deservability. I feel that's important. I know that the amethyst is a real power stone, and it's a really strong spiritual stone. So I'm always usually drawn to amethyst and clear quartz. And so you might want to look it up and get something that's amethyst, because I feel it would be a very vibrationally empowering and grounding stone for you in many ways. It also helps to I believe it opens up the seventh chakra. Reverend Kimberly would be the one to tell us. Yay, okay. And the amethyst brings calm and peace to all things. That's a great stone. I know that my stones by my vibrational feel. I wish I knew more about the facts and all the intricacies. Oh, this is a good one for you, Connie. I'll try to steal this card for you, from you. It says soul flame. I know that you're preparing to make some changes and some moves and all this great stuff, and I really feel like you're gonna draw in vibrationally your next partner, but they're really emphasizing that in order for you to do so, I'm hearing audibly as we're talking, that this drawing in of your next person is really going to be contingent upon you really knowing yourself, like your core self, and that soul flame. So but it feels like a gentle flame. It's like, when you're younger and you have a lot of that eros energy and a lot of sexual charge in the energy of the attraction. It doesn't feel like that, even though there's a piece of that in the background, that eros type attraction and draw. It really feels like a kind, gentle friend to go on adventures with, that you are also able to be intimately close with too. But that's not just all of it. It's just kind of like a life comrade, which I would love that to happen for you. That would be so awesome. But they keep emphasizing the knowing of the self. The more that you're able to really know the self and go deeper in that knowing, in that exploration, and in that surrender to the divine, really, I feel that, when we are able to really surrender our process, our life, our actions forward even, and let the universe guide us, we are then guided to the exact highest and best right place, places, people and things. And so I really feel that in your process of surrender and letting the universe guide you, and then you showing up to do your work, whatever that might be, that you will encounter this person. And it feels like fun and gentle and peaceful and calm and cozy. You know, like somebody that you pull on your sweats or your favorite stuff and you watch Netflix with your favorite snacks, like that kind of. And those are always fun type relationships that are very nurturing to the soul and your heart. And so that's what I would most wish for you, Connie. This is your power card. It says downloads and understanding. I know that you have actively been on a spiritual exploration journey and a spiritual connection journey. It says truth is being revealed. Isn't that a great word, though? Truth. The truth. And I feel for you, it's also about self-truth and really listening to like the wisdom and the truth of the divine versus anything maybe your mind might be saying that's not in alignment with that divine truth. And it says truth is being revealed. That's a key word, revealed. That's in the process, right? Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. I always know that you have these intuitive gifts, Connie. They're like they're waiting to be explored and connected to. And I feel that the more that you are willing to go deeper into the emotional self and also commit every day to spiritual connection in whatever ways you feel drawn to, whether it be through the earth or in community or in prayer or meditation or in the reading. I know you have wonderful insights that come from many different types of spiritual teachers through books and reading, that that you'll be able to hear this truth even more than maybe your mind can hear it in this moment. And so it's the divine truth that they're really wanting you to hear, and not anything maybe wounded areas may say or old experiences may be kind of looping in the mind. And so divine truth is your power kind of concept and idea for tonight. Hearing and listening to divine truth for you in your heart. So I hope that's helpful, Connie. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you. Cuddle says hello. And I hope that you've been enjoying your fur babies. And I believe it's your granddaughter. I know that you've been connecting with her more, which that's wonderful. I think it's your granddaughter or niece. I think it's your granddaughter. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday at the expo if you're coming. And Melanie, you are, I believe, third or fourth down. So I have not forgotten about you. Thank you for being here. And Connie, great to see you. I hope to see you this weekend. Anne, you are fifth or sixth down on the list, but welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's see. Is Laura Hartman still here? I think you might be next. I'm not sure if you're still here. Good to see you. Laura, are you still here? Let's see. I think, one second. Is Laura here? Let's see. All right, angel cards. Okay. There are two different kind of angel cards. I have angel answers and then the angel gods and goddesses. These are a little simplified. And these, I feel it's this deck. If it's not, if you want the other one, let me know. But I feel it's this deck. So I am. That's right. You are very connected to the angelic realm. And that is your vibration. Yes. I hope you're doing well, Laura. Anything new? Where are you? Are you here? I am the gods. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, yes. We are all the divine, right? The highest. That's what I always believe. Our cells and our consciousness and the flow of it through our body and brain is all the divine. We are the divine. Okay. Oh, I get what you're saying. It was the gods deck. Okay, got it. Okay, this is the front of it. Okay, if there's an angle on the reading, Laura, that you would like me to address, let me know. I don't know why I was guided to ask you if there's an angle, a question or a concept or idea or area of life you want me to address more specifically, or just a general reading. I'll start with a general reading, but if you want me to angle it towards any of those, I will certainly do so. So I'm seeing a 1 and a 7. 3, 16, 21, 28 is your power card. 22, 28. Oh, it's a good card. God of conflict resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. I always hate getting this card though, because that usually means I need to let go, and I'm not so good at letting go. So, but there, whatever it is that you are struggling with in your heart and your mind, they're just wanting you to just let it go. And it doesn't mean forever; it just means for a little while. And um, I've been doing that a little bit this year, off and on. Um, and you just kind of put it aside for a little while, like not think about it, not carry it on your heart. Just say, okay, it's not time to think about it. The answer isn't here yet. That's what they're wanting to do. Whatever is weighing most on your mind right now. Angel of joyfulness. There's a naked little angel on this card. Yay. So something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And the reason I feel that that she represents with no clothes is like that freedom. Like if you're out in the woods, and I think that would be so fun to be out in the woods and not need clothes, right? Just you and the divine energy, and like that joyful kind of that energy of freedom and connection to spirit. And so what a great card. Something, I like the wording. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And that belief and that intention and that vibration of carrying that energy into the next day or the days, right? The expectation of that. Let's see. I'm sorry. People are getting on here. I'm just going to start blocking people quick. I'm not even going to give them any energy and time because they're not supposed to be not supposed to be allowed to. So let's solicit readings from people. Okay. Oh, this is another great card. You're getting a lot of great cards tonight. Angel of Abundance, but look at the card. I think it's such a beautiful card. I want to say it's like looking out of the ocean, and then the silhouette of the angel is in the background of the sunset. What a beautiful idea for a painting, or that idea of like they're emphasizing that abundance is not just a prosperity of abundance, but also the love of friendship and the freedom and the health and the creative ideas, and like that they're wanting to emphasize just how connected that is to the divine. And that once you kind of clear your mind of anything kind of lower vibration or heavier thoughts, that's there waiting for you to tap into. It's right there. And that being near the ocean really helps that flow and that clarity of that connection and that connection energy. Wow, you're getting some great cards. Okay. This is a great card pull, Laura. You have a lot of good stuff coming. It says Angel of... Oh, and it was a jumper. So that's double confirmation of this card. It says Angel of Soul Love. It says time to look at how you love. Ooh, time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. So I feel that there's a lot of potential for like close type love. I don't want to call it a partnership because it doesn't necessarily feel like a partnership, because certainly not all of our intimate connections are partners, but energetically just feels like a dear friend that could evolve into closer intimate connection, but that they're wanting, but I feel like it's the experience will then lead you to closer kind of partnership kind of love later. But the important part of this is doing the work on the self and the heart and making space and time for that, because it's in that kind of working through any emotional pain or triggers or old wounding from childhood or even present day or trauma, that we kind of are able to embrace the essence of who we are and who we're here, we're most meant to be here. And so they're emphasizing that piece of it that will then ultimately allow you to draw in the correct vibrational match and future intimate partners that will then provide you or the opportunity of real soul love. I love the concept of soul love, because it's not just eros love, right? Not just intimate connection or the intensity of that, but soul love is very vast and deep and intricate and calm and peaceful, but also powerful and intense in moments too. So that comprehensive love, right, of the divine and the human realm and the heart and all of that. So this is kind of like a potential and possibility. And so that's a great card too. And then this is an awesome card. This has a lot of joy in it. Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. I know you have a lot of different gifts, Laura. and you're a powerhouse in many different areas on this planet. But they're really wanting you to get clear as to what's the message that you really want to bring here, and getting clear in what your truth really is, most importantly for yourself and your walk here. What is it that you most want to bring to the table? Because I feel you are very gifted in many different ways, both mentally and skill wise, and talent and brilliance. But they're really wanting you to get really clear on what is yours to do here. And then in that clarity. And I feel it's a lot of silent introspection. I don't really feel it through processing with people to figure it out, or even maybe some writing, but I really feel you're sitting really almost in silence or meditation, calling in your guidance, saying, okay, what really is mine to do? And the more that you're able to embrace that clarity and the precision of that clarity, it will then give you the momentum to step into your purpose if there's any resistance. And so I hope that's helpful, Laura. Much love. I hope you're doing well. And that was it. But that angel of expression was your power card. So you embracing that clarity will be extra helpful. And so I appreciate you too, Laura. I hope you're doing well. Many blessings, many blessings. All right, who is next? I want to say it's Anne or Melanie. Let's see if I'm wrong. I always feel bad if I'm wrong. Alexis, are you here? I'm sorry that I can't answer a medically based question. I can often do wellness type related stuff, but I'm not sure if you are here, Alexis. Please say hello if you are, and I can try to answer the question if it's within the parameters that I'm allowed to do. Let's see. Laura, are you here? Laura, she's been my oldest, craziest friend. We met in a lesbian bar, like, I don't know how many years ago, like 20 years ago. And I watched her like scope the room and work the room. And I knew that I was next. And so anyway, she hit on me and it was a no-go. And anyway, we've been like super good friends ever since. And she always makes me so laugh. That was 20 years ago. Now we're old, or now we're older, right? And we're at home all the time and not out. But anyway, Melanie, are you here? I know that you've been wanting a reading. I'm sorry. I hope I got to you in time. Let's see. Melanie, are you here? Oh, who's down there? Yay, Melanie's here. Okay. What deck would you like? I always mention this a few times. These readings are done on a donation basis. So if anybody would like to donate, it's PayPal is unityofgulfport@gmail.com. Venmo is @unityofgulfport, and the website is unityofgulfport.org/give. And the information is above or below the live feed of the video. Okay, so I'm going to pick for you, and I think it's this deck. This deck can have positive messages or it can have recommendations. It's very interesting feel, this deck. I like the wording. It's not what a call to action. This is like a direct deck. It's not like fairy, Pollyanna energy. This is like get off your butt and get to work, or work your stuff out, or whatever. I'm looking at my pictures and I realize I need some updated pictures. I have this folder on my phone that has like a favorite picture file, and I think I need to print some out at Walgreens or MPix online and put some new 8x10s up. I'll leave those, but I'll probably change them out. Put them. I had a coach once, and his wife used to plaster their whole house with pictures of their kids. And this was when I was in high school, and I loved that idea. So I do it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always want my nieces, when they walk into my house, to know visually how important they are. That matters to me. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. All right, Melanie. Next one. The Sun Dancers. This is joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. This is a very high vibration card. They're just wanting to set down the worries that I feel like your mind has been a little bit heavy lately and busy. And your guides are just wanting you to focus on the good and the abundant things that are in your life now, not what you're working towards. Because I feel that you have a lot of wonderful things in your life, and that the energy of that vibrationally that you can tap into more, and it'll make you happier overall. Optimism, and then the opposite of that is aggression. I think it's optimism. Sometimes these are duality cards, and so they're wanting you to really, when you look at something, to believe that it will work out, see the good, almost like positively brainwash your mind to believe in the good rather than worrying what could go wrong or will go wrong. Excuse me, I feel you have a very strong mind, and that when you have a strong mind, it can be an asset as well as a challenge because it can block some of the spiritual frequency and vibration. So they're wanting you to be extra aware of what your mind says to you, and also how to and to believe in the good, the goodness, the possibility. I'm gonna knock these people out. I'm just gonna just start and then delete the comment. People like to try to jump on and solicit readings. And let's see, what's the next one, Melanie, for you? It says obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. This is this is the things that they're wanting your mind to stay away from. Obsessive thinking, scarcity consciousness, so constantly worrying about money or that there won't be enough or whatever. And then attachment. Attachment is always a hard one because if you have a strong mind, your mind wants to attach to things in the attempt to control them. And so the opposite is surrender, right, to spirit. So they're really wanting you to be very careful of your mind putting too much energy into attachment. This is your power card. And last card says the dream walker. Dreams, the collective good, and illusions. And so the illusions can be often the dumb stuff our mind, and when our mind is talking smack, right? Whether we're like, maybe we're run down or we're tired or we're lonely or hungry or whatever, we're in a lower vibration state, and then our mind starts going. And they're really wanting you to not believe the illusions that your mind tells you, and to really strengthen your connection to source so that you can hear the divine truth of things rather than what your mind is doing. The mind will often be overactive in the attempt to keep us safe. And so, sure, I can pull I can pull one card from that deck. Yep. The angels, God and goddesses. All right, so I see a 17. 3 and 17. Okay. Ooh, angel of abundance. That's a great confirmation. That I feel that there's a lot of good stuff coming your way. A steady flow of abundance is ready to manifest. This is a great card. But they're emphasizing it's not just money, even though I feel that it is a part of it. I feel it's also like the love of friendship and freedom and adventure and health, like all of those things. And they're wanting you to be extra conscientious of seeing the good in your life. And then angel of clearing, I have a message, just learning them. Awesome. It says angel of clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will be over soon. These are little naked angels. I love the female body. Like, I think it's the most greatest form of art. So I'm excited to see how it's combined with spiritual energy. And so these cards. I've been pulling a lot of little naked angels lately, but it's such a divine idea, and always has been in my life, that the human form, but specifically the female form. But yeah, I've been picking a lot of little naked angels tonight. But yeah, the beauty and the divine presence of the female, of the divine feminine, which ironically is totally coming up a lot in my own field lately, like in ways I never could have predicted. Like, here I am, like shoe shopping and like totally getting into the feminine energy, divine feminine energy thing, which I never would have predicted, even as of a couple of weeks ago. Angel of clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So that's a positive card as well. That if you've just been stuck in the muck lately, know that it's going to shift soon. But that to keep that intention and to do that spiritual work of keeping your mind in check and do your best to connect to spiritual energy in whatever ways that you feel called to throughout the day. And that that you'll feel that shift soon from a vibrational heart-based perspective. So I hope that's helpful, Melanie. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Who else would like a reading that's here? Anne, are you here still? With the little doggy. Who Who else would like a reading? Oh, you're welcome, Melanie. Thank you for being here tonight. I think I'm going to pull some for me, a couple for me, until somebody would like a reading. Let's see. I think. Hi, Terry. Welcome. Would you like a reading, Terry? It's from this deck. This deck is all about action around business projects and creativity. So I can feel it vibrate when I'm looking at it for me. I'm just going to pull a couple cards for me until somebody would like a reading. Let's see. I've been working on several business projects. Oh, great. Okay, and we'll go with you first. Would you like me to pick your deck for you? Or would you like to pick it? Something about love. Okay, Terry, you're next. And Anne's been waiting here for a while. So we're going to do Anne and then Terry. I don't have any love decks. They're all packed away in my thing for the expo. But we can do an angle on love, certainly. Yes, please. Okay. I feel it's this one, Anne. This is the sequel to the first Moonology deck, which is packed away in my little cart for the expo, or my little box. But I love the energy of these cards because it's very high vibration, the colors and the all right. Oh, I've been busy all day. I can feel it. There's been a lot of different stuff going on. I don't remember what I did. It's been so many things. I've been on the go. All right, Anne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. I love the energy that comes off all the different moons. It's not just a black background, but I love that that divine potential of the energy around the moon. I think that's so pretty in these cards. It's a powerful energy. It's a high vibration, strong energy. All right. First card, it says, step into your power. I think that's hard when we're stuck in our muck to really realize how much power we do have. And sometimes if you're just not feeling it for today, then sometimes I'll just meditate and go to bed early. And then the next day I feel more recharged. Abraham Hicks talks about that you can reset yourself vibrationally by sleeping. But they're wanting you to step into your power, but also to define what it is that you're most meant to do. And I see you journaling, I see you praying, I see you meditating. So those are 3 tools that can be helpful in you defining what it is you're meant to do, and also to gain some more momentum. Because I feel you do have a lot of gifts here as well. And so that it's in they're saying the clarity, the identification, the processing, the letting go. I feel that's old emotional energy that's weighing you down, your heart. That when you can step into the stillness, and usually when we're stepping into the stillness, if we have emotional stuff that needs to be cleared, it will come up. It will come up in that stillness, and we have the choice to feel it and release it, or to shove it back down. And they're really wanting you to clear whatever that vibration is heavy on your heart that I'm feeling. Leave the past behind. I feel this is related to some type of love relationship, kind of an intimate romantic love, and not so much family or friend. Leave the past behind, and a couple mistakes, self-mistakes that you see or that you beat yourself up for. Leave it behind. It's a brand new day, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow's a brand new day. We can't do anything about our past. And that's hard for my brain, boy. I like to spin about old stuff. Just saying, let it go. Like Medea. Do you ever see that Medea video where she's talking to the kid that, I don't know, some breakup's happening or something, and she goes, let it go. That's what they showed me, was Medea saying that. Let it go. Like that firm Medea, that force. Go for it. Whatever the dream that you most have in your heart, they really want you to go for it. Like, you have the skills, you have the ability. It may take a little while, but that dream inside that you have, it's yours, and that it's yours to do, and that you will be supported resource-wise by the universe somehow. Shine. What a beautiful card. They're wanting you to get out there with your gifts, own the gifts, and then shine and serve with them. So simply shine. There's a great song. It's under a playlist I have called Final Exercise Class on my YouTube channel. And it says, it's the name of the song is Feelin' Tomorrow Shine. And it's a beautiful song. I recommend that song. I heard it audibly. So I hope that's helpful. Welcome. Nice to have you here tonight. Terry, are you still here? Wouldn't we? I heard a yes before I read the question. So yeah, I feel like it is your beautician work. I feel that it'll give you an opportunity to connect people with the heart. I have a friend of mine that used to do beautician work, and one of the things she loved about it was the connection to the people, and I feel that that would help you. All right, Terry. I feel it's this deck, so I'm going to see if we're going to ask around love life with this deck, which I've never done before. This is more of a Native American deck, shamanistic deck. Excuse me. I don't use this deck often. I usually use the other shaman decks, but you're welcome, Anne. Thank you for being here tonight. All right, so we're going to ask about love specifically on this deck, which I've never done, so I'm not sure. Sometimes it'll tell us what we need to know, even though if we're not asking it. So okay. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna sleep early tonight. I'm gonna cuddle my old kitty, which I'm surprised that she hasn't come out and yelled at me for not petting her while she eats. Embrace the energy of peace. I feel like it's not really time to engage intimately right now. I'm kind of in one of those hiatuses as well, just kind of that really building the foundation for internal peace within. And then from a vibrational stance, you will attract what is meant for you. And so I don't feel it's about romance or love right now. Harness mystic power. I like the cat in this one, but mystic power. That's the word mystic always reminds me of the power, the divine power, potential, and mystery of the universe, right? Like if you think about looking up into the sky, part of it is the magic is that expansive, like energy of possibility and potential and divine mystery. And so I feel like if you're asking specifically about love, I don't feel it's time right now for if you draw in a partner. I feel like they're wanting you to grow a little bit spiritually and emotionally, and to step into your power a little bit more, because from that space you will draw in the right partner rather than just kind of drawing in what you always have and tripping yourself up. Enjoy success and happiness. So it's from that place of really being able to embrace our own happiness that we're able to draw in the people that our hearts most want and that our hearts are most needing. And so I have been remembering that lesson lately too. Shed old skin. Once again, it's about growth and stepping into a more evolved and self-actualized you. After doing the work and the searching and the self-understanding and the processing and all that comes with that journey of the self and healing. But that ultimately, when you've done the work, then you'll draw in who you most want. But I feel that if you go out too soon, you'll just draw in somebody that will kind of jerk your heart around and maybe hurt you emotionally. That's what I'm getting intuitively. So I hope that was helpful. Let's see. I'm going to pull my 3 cards. I didn't pull my 3 cards, and then I'm going to do a collective reading, unless I have space for one more reading. Did anybody like a reading? I'm a little tired at the moment, so I forgot where I was pulling my reading. Oh, from this deck. That's right. Excuse me. Oh, I've been busy. I've been busy today. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First card. Share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. That's a good one for me to get. I tend to hide. I tend to create things and then not share them. Like my book, I did no marketing for, the first one. But I feel it's the second one that I really need to work on. But yeah, that was the first one, is to share my creativity with the world. Second, you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. I've been working on that. I've been preparing myself for 2 years to get more visible online and share that. And then you and your accomplished are receiving appreciation and honors. That's an awesome energy and a reminder. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to do a collective reading for all of us. think it's this deck, which isn't the deck that I would normally choose with my mind, but vibrationally, that is the deck for the collective reading. Excuse me. I'm tired. I've done a lot of busy today. I like lazy days, but I gotta get better at like balancing my days. It's either all go, 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 or no, just hanging with the cat and writing, which I love those introvert days. All right, so our collective reading. I'm looking at my shiny sign that says joy above my door. I love that word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3. All right, we got a lot of cards for our collective reading. Okay, first thing. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. Inner conflict is the term that stuck out on that card when I touched it. So in terms of if anybody's out there having an inner conflict, I know when I'm in some type of situation where I'm in conflict with myself, it's usually because my heart is battling my mind or my mind is battling spirit. And so what I found is that if I really don't know the right decision or I'm in conflict about it, all I need to do is get quiet about it or just set it aside for a few days and then the answer intuitively comes. That's what I have found. And so if anybody's in that space of inner conflict, to just embrace the peacefulness of the divine, whether it be being out in nature or meditating or connecting intuitively or writing. I do a lot of writing, but just even calming the mind and just feeling the divine energy. Somehow the answer comes and it's not from our thoughts. Let's see. Lady of Lightning. Ooh. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So something's big is coming. I'm not sure for who or all, but surprises. I'm not a big fan of surprises, but I'm always surprised when the universe steps in and when I'm able to surrender, awesome stuff happens. But total paradigm shift. What an awesome concept and idea. Total paradigm shift at this time. That's all about like unworkings of maybe faulty internal wiring or stuff around past trauma or whatever, like that total paradigm shift. That's a powerful idea and a powerful card. So that's possible at this time, whether it be new ideas or visions or potentiality. Gaia's Garden says, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. It's all about good karma and abundance. Yay for this card. I know I am abundant with so much in my life, so many things that have come my way. It says dreams, the collective good, illusions. Illusions is the word that really stands out in that card, and they're from an intuitive perspective. I'm hearing just to be very careful of the illusions that your mind throws up into your world this week. Don't listen to your mind, only listen to spirit or your intuition. Last card, it says acquiring knowledge. Insecurity and manipulation. So I think it's in the acquiring knowledge. There's benefit to that. And also sometimes there can be a negative to that. I tend to obsessively search for knowledge sometimes when the wisest thing is to surrender and let the knowing come. The word that stands out in this card is insecurity. And so the messages around that word of insecurity is that you are divine, period. Do not listen to anything that tells you different than that you are divine and so powerful and that great things are coming. So I hope that the readings were helpful. I'm sending a lot of love out into the universe to all of you. The Golf Court Mind Body Spirit Expo is on Friday from 9 to 5. I'll be there all day with a lot of great, wonderful people. And I'm speaking at 4 p.m. on spiritual empowerment and emotional metaphysics. And so I hope that you can join us. And I'll be here again next week, 7:30 p.m. Well, actually, no, next week, actually, I will not be doing this event. I have an intuitive thing I'm doing with a friend. But so in 2 weeks, I'll be back again, and it'll be weekly on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Be here, be square. So much love. Many blessings, and I hope to see you on Saturday. Oh, and also on Sunday is a celebration service, 10:30 a.m. at the Gulfport Casino. It's always a wonderful time of connection, and hope to see you there. Take care. Many blessings. Much love. Bye-bye.